Honey, this word is for you. It's for you. Let's talk about it. Does anything happen when you show up? Does stuff just go all crazy and things of that nature? Okay, well, let's spin that around. Let's spin that around. We're going to do it biblically. Come on. You got a couple minutes? In the book of Acts, there's a disciple named Ananias in the ninth chapter. Let's be clear, because the name Ananias comes up a lot. There's a whole bunch of Ananias. However, this Ananias in particular, he was needed for a task, and Jesus came to him and said, I need you to go ahead and I need you to go to Saul, who was in Damascus, and I need you to go deliver a word to him. And of course, Ananias was like, hold on, wait a minute. You do know he's over here. He's been killing all the Christians, and you want me to go over here to him? Why would you do that, Lord? I don't know. However, if Ananias was disobedient, we would not have one of the greatest disciples, Apostle Paul. We wouldn't have him. So what that means is your presence is so important. When you show up, you have no idea how important you are. You have no idea what you mean to the system. You have no idea what you mean to the program. So it is time for us to start showing up. What does it mean when we show up? When we show up, we come to the task ready. When we show up, we're coming to do an assignment. When we show up, we're coming to do what thus saith the Lord. And it's hard to do when we are being pressured with, oh my gosh, if I go here, this is going to happen. God is not calling us to worry about the what if, but God is calling us to worry about the why, the when. I'm going to show you why you need to be here. And when you show up, what is going to happen? Let us take a walk through this journey in the book of Acts in the 9th chapter, when Ananias was told that he needed to show up to someone who was persecuting the Christians, who was killing the Christians, who was putting them in prison. Why, God, would you tell me to show up to this person who is obviously going to try to take me out if I go? However, when you think about God and what God has called you to do, that calling, that will is bigger and it's greater than what you can ever think, hope, or imagine. So even if it looks crazy, it doesn't look right, it's like, oh my God, God, why are you calling me to this? God wants you to move forward, because indeed there is a blessing on the other side. Had not Ananias gone and done what the Lord had instructed him, it would have caused a catastrophic issue in the Bible. Why? We wouldn't have one of the greatest writers of the Bible, which is Paul, who is telling us in several books of the Bible, not only the goodness of the Lord, but the soul salvation of being saved as a disciple and saving others. So with that being said, you have an important task when you show up. You need to show up. You have to come. You have to go. You have to be there. Why? Because God is calling you to do something important, because it's just like dominoes, you see? Because once that one domino, if you stack them up, we're not talking about playing dominoes, but we're talking about if we were to stack up all the dominoes and watch them fall over, right? So you are that catalyst. You are that one domino that it takes to knock it all over. You are that one catalyst that it takes to turn it all around. You are that one catalyst that it takes to change the situation. So with that being said, remember, when you show up, things change. When Jesus showed up, things changed. He shook up the atmosphere. They couldn't understand, who is this man Jesus who is able to set us free? Who is this man Jesus who is able to keep us? Who is this man Jesus performing all these wonders? Who is this Jesus? Well, let me tell you about this Jesus. God in the flesh. In the beginning, the Word was God. The Word was with God. So we have to think about, well, what was that in the beginning? We have so many things going on with ourselves that we forgot about the whole picture, right? In the beginning, the Word was God, and the Word was with God. I say all this to say, meaning there was a plan in place. Something was already put in place. So when Ananias was concerned about going to Saul, now Paul, because he was a persecutor of Christians, God already knew what was going to happen. So when Jesus came to him and told him the instructions, he might have been a little, what in the world? But however, God orchestrated all this. So he knows the beginning and the intended end. With that being said, when you show up, you are going to be the reason why God's hands move in this earth. You are his hand. Let's go. Let's go. Ananias, when you show up, show up.